What's good, YouTube? Today is day 63 of 90 Days of Sauce. We're for 90 days straight. I'll be giving y'all tips and tricks on how to become profitable in the market. Actually, today might be day 64. I'm not sure. I'm losing days. I'm losing track of the days, my brothers. But today I'll be giving y'all a trade recap of the trade I took today, March 4th, which is a Wednesday. Um, but yeah. If y'all not seen the last video, please go check that one out. Discord link is in the bio if y'all have any questions. But yeah, let's get straight into it, man. So as you see, live stream on my trades looking very juicy up there in the morning. Damn. But all right, so as you can see, we are on the 5 minute time frame right now. We was stagnant a lot. We came up here, got London high, which is BSL. We got some liquidity. We pushed back down. We bounced up off this 5 minute gap, and then we continue to go up. All right, we got a 5 minute close past CISD, which was right here, and that proceeded to let me set a limit buy at this gap. We created some good push up right here. We created one gap, which I should have took into account. Y'all explain everything later, but let's just see how this plays out.
That's what I'm saying. That would be.
Oh, let me mute this. Hold on. All right, came and got us in. Yep, got us right there. Boom, we start digging. Boom, boom, we're digging. CISD line. I want y'all to pay attention to this. My CISD line is this black line right here. Just pay attention to it. So we're digging. I'm already knowing at this point I'm cooked. Yeah, came and got us out. Early trade, lost $63, bro. Not terrible. Can't complain, right? But my only critique is when we pass CISD and we got a 5 minute close, we always have to wait for a retracement under. And this gap was above it. But if you was to go to right here, right, back to this right here, boom, we go to the 2 minute time frame. All right, as you can see, we have a 2 minute gap sitting right here, and look what we did, retracing to the 50% mark. So what I did after today was I wrote in my notes. I've learned a lot of things in the past 2 days. I'm gonna tell y'all everything that I've learned. Use high time frame. Use high time frame points of liquidity, which I did today. We had high time frame liquidity right here, which we went up to on this play that I was initially going to get into. We had 30-minute liquidity and 30-minute liquidity, which could be targets for us, right? Take profits. But oh shit! As you can see, we had a 2 minute gap, which was right here. Boom. We retraced down into it the first time. We tested it, okay, which was also under CISD. So that's a protected low. Then we came back down, retraced to the 50% mark, and retraced straight back up. And I wish I would have saw this when I was trading, but I didn't. So I like the way TJR explained it. He says, think of the high time frame points of liquidity as cookies. And think of the more valuable cookie, the one that is closer to the price where it's at currently. Closer draws will be targeted. Like I said, the closer cookie is the more valuable. Also, the more valuable is when it goes to this point, is there 2 points of liquidity that is in the same range that can go get at the same time. Wait for high time frame manipulation, which I did wait for today. As you can see on the 1 hour, we didn't manipulate too much, but as we're looking at it, we manipulated down. We had this that I thought we were going to go take out, which is an internal SSL, but we did not. And we just continue to push up. Okay, this is what I also got. So today, let me show y'all real quick. So ES also had a gap under CISD. So now I've learned that all my plays need to be, if I'm taking a gap, it needs to be under CISD so it's double protected. But today, as you can see, it was not protected and it came and got us out. But if you was to see the same trade we took on ES right here, which is this 1 minute gap after it broke past CISD, as you can see, hold on, let me mark this out, 1 minute. Boom, it came down, retraced. Would not have took me out the trade because I always put my stop loss right here. Would never take me out the trade, and we would have came and went crazy. So it's all just little mistakes, and it's little entries that need to get a little bit better because my bias is always right. If I was to sit there and trade on a bias and risk my whole account, I would hit 90% of the time. I am pretty confident. As you see, we're down $143 on this account, but you know, distance to minimum loss. We have this one still over a good buffer. So also, I wrote down today, wait for a 1 to 3 minute time frame for your value gap. The highest time frame from 1 minute to 3 minute is the gap I'm going to take. Say we had a gap on a 3 minute past CISD, which is right here, right? So say we had a gap right here, and say this was a 3 minute. I don't even have a 3 minute template. But say that was a 3 minute, we would have been taking that gap instead of the 2 minute because that is a more reasonable thing to do. But today we only had a 2 minute, and I wish I would have saw this, and I wish I would have knew this before, but I also heard PB trades say out of the 1 to 3, take the highest one that it forms. So yeah, man. Yep, and wait for a gap under CISD, which is this line right here. Let me mark this out for y'all so y'all can see. Boom, CISD. So wait for one under this line, and yeah, we would have been pretty good today, in my opinion, if we would have just did that. We would have, the play would have been nasty. We would have did this. Only thing I will say is we would have had to risk around $152, which isn't terrible. I'm willing to risk that because I would be confident in this trade because this is under CISD. We could have targeted what is this? High time frame liquidity, which would have been right here. We could have targeted this as our final target. Break even when it tapped into this gap. Go to the 1 minute after this. Boom, we would have sat here, wait. Saw it retrace down into 2 minute. After this, we shot straight up. And this would have been a great trade today, bro. Let me remove this. This would have been a great trade today. We would have smacked. But it's all just, learning experiences and learning every single day. This is like, boom, we would have had this. Nice 2 minute gap. Didn't even retrace out the gap. So, yeah, man. Not too shabby today, bro. I learned a lot today, and Friday is full port day, so everything I'm losing right now is just going to come back. I'll show you my P&L for the week. Let me get to the other account. This one is still a good balance, 2,000. Still working our wheel on this. Down $159 for the week, but that ain't nothing to come in here on Thursday and take a great trade and get that straight back up in profit. It ain't nothing, bro. I'm not tripping about these 2 losses. $159. What am I tripping about $159 for, bro? I make that in 2 days. Not even, bro. 2 days of work. Not even trading. So yeah, man. Can't complain about today, really. I took a trade that I thought I was very confident in. That's all that matters. If you're confident in the play and it doesn't work out, okay, the bird didn't come that day. But yeah, we learned a lot too today. But tomorrow we're gonna have to go into a lot more thinking. Really no sitting back on our phones like how I do be doing now. Really sitting back and just watching. I really need to be tactical on everything that's happening. Find out where the CISD is. I need to be a little bit better on that because I sit back and go on my phone a little bit, start scrolling on TikTok. But yeah, man. Appreciate y'all for coming out. Thank y'all for everything y'all have done for me. This video will be uploaded and TikTok will be uploaded today. Appreciate all the love and thank y'all.